Hello and welcome back to GWD Games. Today I decided to have a go at some long-range exploration. So I sold the previous ships and decided to buy an ASP and put the appropriate bits of equipment in there. So just whizzing over to the module list here so we can see what we've got. What I've basically done is I've optimized the things like the thrusters, etc., and the power distributor to be just the sort of minimum I needed. So we've gone for the slightly higher up thrusters than the E5, so I've gone up one, which gives it a little bit. They're slightly better, but the biggest difference is that they're the lightest ones, so it increases our range. The shield generator, I've gone for the a number 4 because that's the optimal for the size of hull for this ship. If you look up on the wiki, you will see the original hull mass of each ship and that's not the weight that you end up being by adding bits of equipment or cargo, etc. It's the original purchased hull mass, and you need to match your shields to that. It's not detrimental if you go over. So if I put a B5 shield in there, it just costs me a load more money, and the power draw is greater. I don't actually get any more shields. So we've gone for the B4s, and I've gone for just the one, the beam laser, just so we've got one armament, even though the ASP can have, I think it's 2 medium and 4 small hardpoints from memory. We've gone for the auto field maintenance unit, so we can repair things while we're out and about. I've gone for one of the smaller end of the life support, because if we're miles from anywhere, then what's the point in having half an hour's life support left over 10 minutes? It's not going to make any difference. Again, about a sort of mid-range power distributor, so I've got some decent boost levels, but without going overboard. Now ideally the frameshift drive, I ought to have an A5 in there, but I didn't quite have enough cash. They're about 5.5 million, that's why. So we've opted for the B5. That has the effect of knocking our range down from 30 light years to about 24 point something. But that's not proved to be too much of a problem. What I have gone for, though, is probably the best fuel scoop that I could afford, because that's our primary source of fuel now. So we don't want to be faffing around taking ages trying to scoop from suns when we can be jumping. So I've gone for the D6 there. There obviously is better ones. Yes, there's we're only on a D there, so it's all about cost. At some point when I've got some more money, I can buy a better one, but that does very well for now, as you'll see in pretty soon. Sensors I haven't bothered with too much, but what we do obviously need is a detailed surface scanner, so we can scan the surface of some of the objects and gain more cash, and the advanced discovery scanner. Now there's basic, intermediate and advanced, and it's all about the range when you're in system. The advanced is essentially infinite, I think, so you just have to ping that once and you get to know about everything in the system, which is great. That's just what we want. It's very quick. Right, so if we have a little look at our galaxy map, we are at W Red Goya HRC B26-4, which, if we zoom out and zoom out and zoom out, you'll see Sol's all the way over there. So we've come a fair distance. If I just pop Sol in there, it whizzes in there. So we are 982 light years away from Sol. Now what I've been doing is just slowly working my way across in a random direction. Let's go back to our current system. There we are. Right, if I zoom out, Right, Sol was that direction, so I'm going to head this way a bit further. So what were we, 900 and something, so I'm going to head a little bit further, so we get to, yeah, that one will do there. Yeah, it's another 164. That will, I want to get to sort of over 1,000. Bit of a wiggly route. Obviously it can't jump across this bit, so it has to go around that way, but that's fine. I want to get some, a fair distance away so that there are some undiscovered systems. For example, I've been scanning the system we're in, and if we look at here, it's telling me it's unexplored. So I've pinged this system with the advanced discovery scanner, so I know these exist, but I haven't detailed surface scanned them. Now, I didn't seem to get that much cash for the extra time involved for surface scanning things. So the decision I made was, right, okay, we'll whiz around, get some systems under our belt, hopefully find some that nobody else has found, and then when we have a look at the system map that we're in now, and if there's any interesting planet, I'll go scan those. So that's what we're doing. So we've done that one there, so we're gonna jump to the next system. We're pretty good for fuel, so let's zoom over to AQE B25-0. It's just short of 22 light years. Okay, so we've jumped in. Right, okay, it's discovered one. That'll be the sun. If I go across the system map, and we can also see some asteroid belt there. Right, okay. Exit that. I'm going to fire off my discovery scanner. You'll see it charging there on the right hand side, and we'll see if the system's got anything else. Okay, we've got three in here. Go back to this one. And I think it's just found some more asteroids. I'm not going to bother doing any more scanning on that. The other thing to note is, clicking on it, it's unexplored. There's I should be the first person to discover this. When we get back to the space station and we sell all this data I've been collecting, it will tell us if we are the first person to discover anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to the next one and see if we find anything interesting. And I'm going to carry on doing this to get a few systems under my belt, and then whiz back to the nearest space station and sell all this stuff. Right, see what we find in the next one. Okay, I'm pinging the discovery scanner already. It's discovered one on its own, and another 24. Right, okay, this is a bit more, a little bit more busy, is this system. Right, again, oh, anyway, right, this is the bit I was looking at before. Before it just said unexplored. It didn't have this. So Yizron Star has discovered that, and has he discovered all the other bits and pieces? That's just the belt. Yizron Star, yeah. So that chap has discovered all those, or chap S, as the case may be. Right, next one, off we go. Right, what we're going to do, our fuel's down to 2/3 now, so what we want to do is we want to think about just topping that up, because we wouldn't want to be in the situation where we've not bothered scooping the fuel off all the available suns as we've got to them, and then when we need some, there not be actually a sun that we can fuel scoop from. So here we go, there's one. So alright, I'm going to throttle right back so I can get lined up properly. Alright, it's discovered that one. Right, fuel scoop is on, there we go. I'm just going to balance my speed. See, we're up there, the heat's rising, but we're on to 400 and... well, we're just dropping it, but we reached about 420 whatever's per second there. Don't know what it measures it in. Okay, we've gone too far. Let's just loop back around and dip back into the upper atmosphere again. There we go. See, as that the fuel rate increases there, look, we're passing 250. Look at the fuel gauge. That's going quite rapidly now. Right, I'm just going to throttle back and dip in again a little bit more, keeping my eye on the temperature. I don't want to get it too high because we start taking hull damage, and that's the one thing we can't repair with the auto maintenance unit. There we go, we're full. So let's zoom away. Now, as you can see on my state of my own ship, I'm on 97% hull. That's because I got too close to one of the there was one instance where I was too close to the sun and dropped out, and another I think I got interdicted, so that's dropped me out twice in a sort of more aggressive fashion, and I'm down to 97%. The other problem with getting too close to the sun then as well is getting away from it usually causes more damage, and what I have done to alleviate that is I've got 4 heat sinks. They are all set up in different fire groups. Why is my heatsink launcher on that? Right, okay. This is a bit wrong. Right, let me just fix this. I've obviously been messing around with these earlier on and left them in a state where we don't want them. Right, we want the beam. We don't want the beam laser on. We want the advanced discovery scanner on the first. What are they called? Fire groups, and then we shall slowly put all the heat sinks into individual ones. There we go. Actually, the beam laser is in the wrong one now. Right, that's it. So we've got fire group 1, the discovery scanner. We can swap to beam lasers, and then the next 4 are the heat sinks. And the heat sinks, there's 3 per hard point. They're in separate ones because when I did have them all in the same one, when you fired 4 heat sinks, and that's not a good idea. It's a bit of a waste. Basically, I'm going to use those to kill the heat, get rid of the heat when I drop out to a star that I got too close to. When I want to escape, it just stops me getting any more heat damage. Because the last thing I want to do is get down to a vulnerable, position with all this data 1,000+ light years away from any repair station. So we've just got to be a bit more careful with what we're doing. Right, we've got an undiscovered one there. I'm going to fire off the discovery scanner. So I can't remember whether we've done this in this system or not. There we go, we hadn't. Right, we've now got 8 more objects. So if we go to the system map, do we fancy having a scan of these? Now these look a bit more interesting. Again, they say unexplored and there's nobody underneath it, so it looks like I've discovered this system, which is great. So I've got my name in the database again. That's 1.2 Earth masses, and that's 0.89. What's that one there? 1.6. The idea is that more interesting planets, especially the ones that support life, pay you more credits. So we could do to possibly get these ones. So we'll do a little bit of scanning. So first one, lock onto that. Move around, there we go. That is a fair distance away actually. How are the others? Well, it's doing, that's 400. Right. There we are. Let's lock onto the next one, which is over there. I believe that's Barnard's Loop there. It's looking quite good. There's just on a side note, we are sort of moving our way around to a sort of a slightly different viewpoint on the galactic core. So it is definitely looking different. This sort of far over. I've not moved that far, so I've moved 1,000 light years, but I can definitely tell the difference Oh, some good nebulas across there. I say there's Barnard's Loop across there, and the other nebula by it. I can't remember which one that is actually, but it's looking very good. It's looking just about as populated in every direction though, so I've not really sort of got to any sort of bits that are unrecognisable yet. Right, unexplored, unlocked. Onto the wrong one there. Right, okay, we've got we're pointing the wrong way. Right, the sun scanned straight away, so all we had to, right, so what we do if we're a detailed surface scan is select it as the target and point at it. The sun scanned straight away because that's quite a large body, so therefore it would scan it a fair distance out. This is a planet, and I think for the larger planets, is it 50 light years you have to get to? Certainly 35. Right, okay, this one started scanning up in the 70s, so this one should be a bit bigger than the other ones that I've scanned previously. Now I've slowed down because you don't want to overshoot while you're scanning, because if you're not pointing at it, it doesn't scan. Right, let's just have a little quick look at the system map, see what it's found. So we haven't done that one closest to the sun yet. We've got that one. Have we done that one? No. That one, right, okay. Methane-rich icy planet. Doesn't say much on there. Have we done that one? Yeah. That's unexplored. Done that one, done that one. So we've only got... Ah, it was only the sun, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the sun. Class K. I'll have to look up what the different classes of stars are, so it gives me a bit more of an idea. Right, let's get on with the scanning. We've got that one, let's do that one. Right, join me again in a second. Let me just go off and finish scanning all this lot, and I'll be back with you. Right, okay, we've just scanned our last planet in this system. We whiz over to the system map now, and you'll see we've got a nitrogen atmosphere one. I'm just reading the what the info says. Okay, what's that one got? That's carbon dioxide rich. Rocky ice world typically formed in the cool regions of a star. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Okay. What's that one there? Same. Okay, not ice world. What's this one? Ice world. Okay, it looks like we found a solar system of ice worlds. Neon rich atmosphere, helium, methane, methane rich, ammonia rich. Wow. Basically a pretty inhospitable system there. Right, so looks like hopefully we'll get some decent amounts of money for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to carry on doing this. Right, so we've got our original system set over there. That's another 88 light years. Now the aim was to get further than 1,000 light years. Right, okay, we have now reached over 1,000 light years from Sol. So guess what we're going to do? We are going to start our route unavailable. That's not very good. Route unavailable. Of course, it's 1,000 light years. That's the length of the new planner, isn't it? Of course it is, yeah. Right, okay. Let's go there and then head back. Right, we've now got a route plotted there. And okay, see you back at Sol when I finally get there, and we'll sell all this data and see what we get. Okay, see you there. Okay, here we are at Dawes Hub, back at the Imperial capital, Achenar. I decided not to come back to Sol. I decided to go back to the Imperial capital. Because I'm going to carry on with the Imperial missions. I've managed to get up to what was it now? I can just something on the side there. Yeah, I'd got up to Squire, and really I want up to be Baron because the aim is to go get a Clipper. But we've now travelled the 1,000+ light years from the system we were in, and I've jotted down what my current credit balance is and what my current profit from the exploration is. That's on screen 4 there. So 643777 credits, and go across to not finance stats. There we are, right at the bottom there. 1,062 systems, and profit is 407,073. So that's what I want to see if changes, so I know exactly how much I've got. And letters dock. Oh, we are friendly with Doors Hub. That's excellent. Into Starport Services. Excellent. Okay, we'll have a little look at the Galnet feeds in a second. But let us go to Universal Cartographics and see what it says. Okay, right. This cell page is basically all that lot. So I'm assuming when it says next 20 at the bottom that there are 20 systems on here. Let me find one which I have surface scanned. There we are. Sorry, detail surface scan. So yeah, looking at this, rather than getting 200, we get 1,200. So we're looking at 1,000 extra there for surface scanning it, which does actually take a while. So have I done any on that one? No. Let's see if that. See, look, some of them are. That's the asteroid belts up there. That's giving us nothing there. Right. Okay. I'm going to sell this page for 63,639. 63,000. I'll just do it to the nearest 1,000. Okay. We are the first to discover Col 285 and all the various things in it. So we've got various bits of bonus there. Now this is a bit of a bug still, I think. It's a transparent window there, so all this is a bit messy. So again, if anybody from Frontier is watching this, then this bit needs sorting out. So yeah, we've got a few bonuses there for getting a few things. So that's definitely one that we discovered. Okay, we've got another page here, so that's another 92,000. So I'll just forget about the change on the end. So we'll sell that one. Confirm. Have we got any first to discover things on this page? Yes, excellent. We have. We are first to discover. Oh right, I think these are. These are all different systems. Excellent. Wow. There's a fair few there. So I think I've got three already up to that last one. So now we've suddenly got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What, 13, 14, 20 altogether, something like that. That's pretty good. Okay, oh, we've got another page. Right, sell next page, 74,000. I'll just make a note of that. Confirm. I wonder if These are a lot of systems where I've just popped in and out. Right, excellent. Right, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, these are the same system. Look, these are C12-4s. So I think there's only one system there. Yeah, there's only one system there. But there's obviously a few things in it, so depending on what it is obviously then relating to how much bonus we get. Okay. Another page, 53,000. Confirm that. Oh, none on that one. And then another 17,000. Confirm that one. Okay, that's the lot. That is the lot. Right, well our balance has been going up there, so what we've got now, we've got 979,017 minus, what did we have? 643,777. So that trip, we have made 335,240 credits. And that was a round trip of about 2,000 light years. It has taken a little while, I must admit, so I could have made more money rare trading, that's for sure. But we have got, I don't know, 10 to 15 systems with my commander name on it. Right, okay, we've made a quick note of which system it was, so if we go over to the galaxy map and do a quick search, right, it's W-Red Guia, G-U-A-I, and it is LC-D space C12-12 fingers on the right buttons, 12-4. Oops. Here we go. Okay, there we go. So if we go look at the system map, let's just mark it. Right, system map. Here we go. First discovered by Steve Greenwood. Excellent. Absolutely brilliant. And that should be in the database forevermore. That's absolutely brilliant. Right, I'm well chuffed with that. Right, okay, so join me next time, where I hope to be just finishing off that ranking, or you'll see me doing a few more rare runs, or just finishing that, ready to buy the Clipper. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time.